Hello, this is Kim Paddock of Miracle Products. I wanted to do a show today about how I've healed myself with my own products, and I made a list of things that I have healed. I have to heal myself before I can heal any of you. I had carpal tunnel syndrome in my left wrist, and I used a tincture spray and tincture gel on it about 3 or 4 times a day for a few weeks, and it was gone. I have migraines, and I found out that if you use the tincture gel or frequency cream above my eyebrows and across my sinuses and at the base of my neck, it would reduce or eliminate migraines. Also, if you put any of it around your nose, you better have a tissue handy, because it loosens all the mucus in your nose and you're going to want to blow it out. Anyway, I had neuropathy really bad. I was in an accident and busted up my face, and my right eye socket is made out of titanium, and I had severe nerve damage, which caused bad neuropathy problems, and the pain was terrible and itchy, and I felt like tearing my nose off half the time. Anybody that's had neuropathy knows how this is. I also had neuropathy in my feet, so that if I walked for any period of time, it felt like pins and needles going into my feet. I changed my shoes, it didn't help, nothing helped. So I started using the tincture spray on my feet, because mostly they're dirty and I don't like to rub stuff into them. The spray works really well. So I hit them once, let it dry, hit them twice, let it dry, hit them another time, let it dry. Went for a walk and the pain was gone. So that was the neuropathy in my face and my feet that I've healed. I had torn tendons from the accident as well. It was a motorcycle accident, and it tore the tendons on both sides of my knees, the outer sides of my knees. And I would be walking along, and then all of a sudden, one of my knees would give out and almost caused me to fall. So I used the spray, the gel, and the frequency cream on my knees every day, and I no longer fall. So we healed that too. I had severe neck and back pain prior to this all my life, and nothing seemed to ever help. It's pain caused by, tension and things like that, and I never could get rid of it. But I haven't had that pain since I started making these products in 2016. Excuse me. And then we have I got rid of age spots and wrinkles. I started having age spots on the back of my hands like my grandma. And no offense to my grandma, I didn't want to have age spots on the back of my hands. And so I put the frequency cream on the back of my hands. And after about 3 weeks, age spots had disappeared. And I also used the frequency cream on my face, of course. It's really wonderful to use on your face. And it smoothed out the wrinkles and got rid of blotches, skin tags, all kinds of things like that. And it helped my skin look so much younger. I also had sleep disorders. I had trouble sleeping like a lot of people do at night. And what I found was that by taking the holy oil, I would take 6 drops at night. I would, you got to count them though. I dropped them on the back of my hand and licked them off and slept like a baby. The holy oil will help you sleep very well. The holy oil does many other things besides that, including building up your immune system. It helps you lose weight because it cleans out your bowels. I've lost about 15 pounds. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. Of course, you do have to watch your diet, and the holy oil helps because it changes the way that food tastes. Things that I used to like eating, you know, like Hershey's Kisses or something. I'd try them after I started taking holy oil, and they just didn't taste good. I couldn't figure out why I liked them in the first place. So that's a big help for your diet, too. You can read up on the holy oil on my site. Then we'll get back to what's on your screen right now, which is the Morgellons, the magnetic nanoparticles in our bodies. We got to get rid of these nanoparticles because they carry these diseases around our bodies, and that just makes life a little more difficult. So what I wrote here was, this is a string of nanoparticles that came out of my skin and formed at the top of my bath after I used Miracle Bath and Body Oil. I used a small handheld black light in a Ziploc plastic bag so as not to get it wet, and watched as the nanos came out of my skin, rose to the top of my bath, and formed into strings in different shapes. Some strings of them even swam around. My theory is this, that if these tiny self-replicating machines have simple programming, which includes being attracted to the higher frequencies of life forms, this is how nanos find new living beings to infect with their potentially toxic payload. If my theory is true, the nanos will be attracted to anything that has a higher frequency than our bodies. Miracle Bath and Body Oil is just that. It contains the high-frequency extract of the cannabis plant, cold-pressed almond oil, and jasmine or lemongrass oil. Since this bath oil floats on the water in high-frequency droplets, it should attract the nanos that are in our bodies, and it did. We can potentially trick their programming and help rid ourselves of nanos. History of nanoparticles. Nanos have been rained down on us through chemtrails and are in our food. Some carry Morgellons disease, and some carry potentially numerous other disease-causing agents like prion disease, which is always fatal. Prion is a neurodegenerative disorder which changes memory and behavior and causes a lack of control of one's body. It can be dormant for a long period of time before it kills. My theory is that these self-replicating nanos are the transit system of the various diseases that they carry into our bodies. They are magnetic and form chains that look like fine hairs much of the time. The jabbed. My theory includes that there are many nanos in the jabs. They have been found to be in flu jabs for about 10 years. The new experimental lethal shot has caused many people to have magnetic properties. Is this from both the large amount of magnetic nanos and the graphene oxide cocktail that's being shot into these people? Since the magnetic spots start with the injection site and then travel throughout the body, it is very possible. Combined with a lethal payload, these nanos can distribute diseases through the whole body quickly. A disruption of this system can be caused by getting as many nanos from our bodies as possible. It may not heal those who took the jab, but it may provide some relief and possibly help slow down the shedding of these toxic nanos into the unjabbed. Then I go on to speak about the black goo carried by the nanos, which is the Morgellons or the many other diseases that could be there. This is a picture of the black goo in many people's bodies. Whether you had the jab or not, it's very possible the nanos in your body are carrying this toxic payload all over your body. They have been sent down in chemtrails or in our food and more. I bring this up because many people who have used the bath and body oil and soaked at least 10 minutes have reported that a black goo or oil of some kind came out of their body and not the clear nanos like what came out of me in the photo in the prior post. I believe that the nanos that came out of me are clear because the holy oil and the frequency tea taken internally and the skincare products have destroyed this black goo, which I believe is Morgellons disease and or prion disease, which reproduce in your body like the nanos do. These diseases are biological in nature, unlike the nanos, however. As biological organisms, they are prone to be destroyed with high frequencies, like many diseases are. The nanos are programmed to carry these diseases throughout your body, so getting the nanos that are carrying black goo out of our bodies is even more important. I recommend that you look at my new website for more detailed information about what is in the jab, i.e. experimental gene shot, at www.kimpaddock.com. Caution, graphic content. So that's how I figured out how to get the nanos out of us. It's also good to note that if you have a shower, just you can rub the bath and body oil on your body and wait 10 minutes and then shower it off, because it will still take the nanos out of your body to the top of your skin. All of my products will do that, but it's important that you do it, you know, all over your body if you can, which is one reason I made bath and body oil. So if anybody gets the bath and body oil and gets any of this garbage out of you, please take a picture and send it to me. I would love to see it. I will continue later on with more content, and thank you for your support. Purchasing my products helps me with my research, and right now I'm researching how to get these children well from low functioning autism caused by, jabs when they're babies. And I'm also working on pain patches. So please like and subscribe, and I will be putting out more videos later. God bless. Thank you.